What is going on, everybody? Frankie here for the Bakersfield. Gentlemen, we're doing another IPCPR review for you guys. This one is one I was looking forward to a lot. It is the Psyko 7 Nicaragua. Ventura Cigars is actually one of my very favorite companies. Ever since they introduced the Archetype line, I was a big fan. Of course, the original Psyko 7, I was a big fan. The Project 805, I'm a big fan. And this one is no exception. They actually called upon Indiana Ortiz to help blend this one. They actually worked on a previous blend before with her and her father. That was an event-only cigar. But this one will be actually produced en masse so that you guys can get it at your local brick and mortars. It is a puro, meaning all the tobacco comes from Nicaragua. It uses a Nicaraguan Connecticut wrapper that's actually has a special word for it, desflorado. And what that means is they actually take the tobacco plant that blooms and they take it off so that the plant actually, once the flower is taken off, basically means deflower. Once the flower is taken off, it redistributes all those nutrients back into the leaves. It's supposed to make it stronger compared to the ones that actually let the flower bloom on top of the plant. The binder and filler are all Nicaraguan as well, of course. And I gotta say, I really, really dig the way that they do the Psyko series bands. They're like a prescription right there, and I really, really dig it. Yeah, I just really like it a lot. So there's that. This is the Toro 6x50. And it's got a nice honey golden brown color, and it smells of spice. Just an intense spice that you actually feel in your nasal passage, and almost kind of like a floral flavor going on there as well. Let's go ahead and get this cut up. Now today's cutting and lighting is being brought to you by Cigar Porn. Make sure you guys check out Cigar Porn for any of your cigar clothing needs. You can check them out on Instagram and Facebook, and you guys can actually use the code Bakersfield, which I'll have Miguel put somewhere in the frame at this time, Miguel. The code Bakersfield for Cigar Porn. You guys get a nice little discount on their stuff. Nice little V cut there. Tastes like Teddy Grahams. Honey Teddy Grahams. Yeah, that's weird. But I dig it. So let's get this lit up. Now this lighter I really dig a lot. And they're very generic lighters. They're basically just inexpensive ones that the different companies will put their logos on, or lounges will put their logos on. But I find they work really, really well. So, I'm hoping this one doesn't make me a liar right now. This one just happens to have Christoph on it. We have one that says Havana Viejas on it. I think we have one that says PDR too, don't we? Yeah, once you light it up, you definitely start to get that spice in there. It's completely changed from the dry draw to some spice and some like coffee creamer, coffee with not the artificial cream, but actual like milk. Very, very interesting. A little bit of a tight draw, not a big issue. I think it will loosen up once we get into it. But yeah, definitely going to get into the first third and let you guys know what I think. First third being brought to you guys by Cigar Prop. Make sure you guys are giving your guys' cigars the props that they deserve. If you guys have not checked them out yet, they make amazing products like the cigar rest here. They also make the purge tools for your lighters, and they actually have a nice way of doing it. A lot of people will just use a paper clip or a pen or something, and it just goes everywhere when you're purging it. But this one actually has a small tube in there with some purge holes at the top. So when you push down on it, it comes out of those two holes, so you know exactly where it's going to be going. You guys can use the code Bakersfield on Cigar Prop to get a 10% discount on all your purchases. So make sure if you guys are in the market for some cigar accessories, you check them out. Check out everything they have. They have a really cool ring gauge tool that you can just put your cigar up to, and you'll find out what ring gauge it is. They have some really cool marble-looking new X rests, which are basically just two pieces that line up like an X. They have the travel one as well, which is a thin aluminum, I believe. And Miguel actually keeps one of those in his wallet. You just take it apart, put it together when you need it. Really, really cool. So they also make the rest out of wood as well, for those of you that like wood opposed to metal. So make sure you check them out. Give them some love. Let them know we sent you guys. Use the code Bakersfield. Get 10% off. All right, I'm going to get into the first third of the cigar, guys, and be back to you in just a second. All right, guys, so I know we usually do this by thirds, but we were doing some other stuff in between, and I was really enjoying the cigar, so we're going to do this one by halves. I apologize for that. But the first half of the cigar was absolutely beautiful. I got a little bit of a nice sweet spot right at the back end of that first third, heading into the second third. The flavors really started to come together there. I'm getting this black pepper. I'm getting the cedar wood in there. I'm getting a nice toasted almond flavor. And just barely, I'm starting to get some hints of some kind of gracious tea leaf flavor in there as well. So really, really good. I don't know what else to say. All I can say is I'm really enjoying the cigar. It was one of my favorite cigars from the show. And I absolutely love everything that Ventura Cigar Company does. So I'm going to go ahead and finish one out, you guys, and I'll get back to you with a conclusion and a rating as soon as we get done. All right, guys, so finishing off this Psyko 7 Nicaragua. Not a whole lot of flavor changes, but for me, that wasn't a big deal. I really, really enjoyed the cigar from beginning to end. And I know a lot of people hear Nicaragua, they think of a lot of strength coming off of it, but really it was about a medium. That's it. So not a bad cigar for those that just want to start out with something more traditional and get away from those flavored things. I think it might be a little too strong for most people for a morning cigar, but definitely an afternoon or evening cigar would be great. I think I might want to pair the next one with some iced coffee. I think that'd be a good pairing right there. Or maybe a coffee stout beer would be really good too. Really highlight those coffee flavors, some of that sweetness that was coming through, a lot of that nuttiness as well. I think that highlighted very, very well. In total, I gave the cigar a rating of a 91, which is a darn good rating in my opinion. I think it's one of the higher rated cigars we've done in the low 90s there. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this review of the Ventura Cigar Company's Psyko 7 Nicaragua. Make sure you guys stay tuned for more IPCPR 2019 reviews coming to you guys soon. And don't forget to check us out on Instagram and Twitter at BacoGen661, Facebook and YouTube at The Bakersfield Gentleman. And you guys can also find us now on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and Google Play at The Bakersfield Gentleman for our podcast. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.